This episode, I'm going to be catching up with the comments left in the previous episodes. So I'm going to start with the more quicker and easier ones to go through, and then I'll work my way to the harder ones. So one of the easier ones is the one mentioned there's a hidden property with the iron mask, and that it protects the entire face. And I guess it just says that on the description, but I just want to see it for myself. So I remember one enemy that hits your face, and that's the crow mauler. It's with its like bird attack in your eyes. So I'm here with the crow mauler here, and we're gonna try that out. Hopefully he does his attack and we get to see it. Oh my god. Not that one. There we go. Is that the one that usually... No, I don't know. That didn't seem the one. Okay, I'll wait for the attack to come up then. Okay, so it said it's looking at me with its empty eyes. So I'm assuming that this is where it's gonna happen. Come on. Nope. Nope, not here either. Oh my god. Okay, so I just realized that the flock of crows attack is the attack that causes blindness. It's not always 100%, but if you do wear the mask, then it completely prevents it from happening. So that's why I wasn't blinded at all. So there you go, the iron mask does help. Next thing I want to look at is the soul stone for the salamander, or the Salmonsnake guy. Specifically, the ability to be immune to bleeding and infection and losing your limbs. So I'm going to go back there and grab a snatch of soul. Oh my goodness. Here with the Salmonsnake. And now we're going to absorb its soul. There we go. The soul stone is charged. Now I've never haven't used one of these soul stones ever. So do I have to go to the hexen to... Where is it? Okay, so here is the Salmonsnake soul. The soul of the Salmonsnake gives the owner a hardened skin that prevents limb loss and bleeding. Wow. Alright, and how do I equip that? Just... You know what? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I've equipped it, and it said also that it prevents infection, so I'm just going to test that out with cave gnomes. We have some cave gnomes over here. They're going to join us. And then I'm just going to guard. We have no status elements this time. Yeah, usually one attack. It only takes one attack for them to infect you, and it looks like... Yeah, they're not infecting us. That's amazing. Yep, no infection. Wow, pretty good. Alright, that's the... and then I think it also prevents you from losing limbs and bleeding. I'm not going to test that. I'm going to take its word for it and believe that it actually does that. So I'm going to move on to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing is, someone mentioned that it's possible that if I didn't rescue Darcy, then she might be dead. So I'm coming back to Darcy all the way from Mahabir to see if that's the case. I'm going to skip ahead. Okay, so I just exited from the stone doors and I get this message saying the effects of the cube vanish as you head down the catacombs. I'm not quite sure what effects it's talking about. Is it talking about the fact that the timeline when you're switching between the cubes, and now you're back in whatever timeline you were in? Is that what it's talking about? I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I just made it to Darcy from Mahabir, and it looks like Darcy is still alive. So that's good. So I'll just leave Darcy here and recruit her when I really need her. Gonna move on to the next thing. Next thing I was going to explore is using the rope. I went to the cave dwell village, got the rope, but then I encountered the pocket guy again. And this time I think I'm going to try a different dialogue. So last time I picked not at all, what is bothering you? This time I'm going to pick, actually I would rather not. Oh, I see, that's totally fine. I mean, even if I already feel this deep connection between us, doesn't necessarily mean you share the same emotions. Don't worry, I'm not hurt or anything. It's good that you're so straight and honest with me. Oh damn, I think we heard him. Well, hello stranger. I'm not seeing any children with you. Oh, okay, so that's all that happens. Okay, I went back to the pocket cat guy, and there's another dialogue. So basically, if you pick the first one, they'll ask you this one, are you happy or not? So last time I said no. This time I'm going to see what happens if you say yes. He says, oh, you do? This is the most surprising. I feel like so many people lose the sight of happiness once they grow out of their naive little views of the world they had as younglings. But perhaps it is possible to feel like that, even as someone as old as you. We're not that old, we look like we're in our 20s or 30s, right? Personally, I find happiness almost unreachable, as depressing as that may sound. Huh, that's just my nervous laughter, please ignore it. I just mask my true feelings with it. Kinda like with this wooden mask of mine as well. Happiness? Oh, okay, he already said this stuff, so I'm just gonna skip. Okay, so here is the area where you can use the rope. You tie the rope tightly on the wooden beams. Climb down? Ah! That's cool. And then climb up. Okay, so you just made a shortcut. Great. Okay, so I'm gonna go move on to the next thing. Next thing I want to do is see what the Mockup book uses for. Someone said in the comment that it's used for in the location where the dark priests were, on the left side of the room. So I'm gonna try to find where that is. Okay, so I haven't used it yet, but I've never noticed that there is a path this way. Completely missed this area. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of bodies. Oh wow, yeah, this is a completely different area. There's a bloody toilet hole you could fit through the hole. Look, you see nothing but darkness. The smell is awful, however. The smell is a mixture of death, blood, feces, and semen. Lovely. I'm in? Ugh, okay. Oh, the crap pit. Your ankle feels hurt a little from the fall. We didn't take any damage. Ugh, disgusted. Can I light the torch here? Light the torch. Nothing. That's it? Walls are covered in mucus and all things horrible. Climb up, hold on. Here too? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, let's climb up. Seems to be hopeless. You failed to get a grip of anything. Wait, what? Appears to have been a mistake jumping down here. Oh no! So we're trapped? Just keep trying. I hear something. Like a thud noise. Boom. Boom. Okay, nothing's happening. Maybe I'll cut up ahead until something happens. Okay, so I waited and nothing ended up happening. So I think that's like a dead end for sure. And so I had to manually load the save again. Okay, so back in this room again. I'm gonna go up this time. Oh jeez, I just stepped on a button. You hear a crack underneath your feet. Uh-oh, what did I do? Uh-oh. What happened? Your ankle feels hurt from the fall, so I fell into a trap? Where am I right now? Fell down, my legs are busted. Is this the way I die? Alone in a wet, pitch black dungeon that smells like blood and semen? Aw, jeez. Oh, not the crow mauler. Not right now. Just trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. A lot of crates. I missed so many crates here. Two paths, left or right? Left first. Oh, please no crow mauler. Oh, thank you, dead end. The hallways collapsed here. Makes you wonder how the rest of this old fortress holds up. You could use explosive vials here. Let's do it. See, that time we backed away. Oh. All for a treasure chest? Okay, and then what do we get? War scythe? Oh, okay, I've already seen that before. Basically allows you to hit multiple enemies at once, so great for like cave gnomes, I think. Okay. Or does it also hit multiple limbs? That'd be nice. Where the hell are we? Scoop in glass. You carefully scoop some of the blood into your glass vial. Blood vial and tape. Whoa! Awesome. Oh, and then there's a save point here. You unlock the door. Oh, that's cool. Wow. That's neat. And then we don't have any other status element from breaking our knee. Oh, wait, so that's it? Oh, no, there's more, I think, right? Wait, am I just going back? Just going back the wrong way. Oh, okay, so yeah, that's it. Okay, back here again. Gonna step on the left side instead of the right side to see if that... There we go. Yeah, so if you step on the right tile, that event triggers, but there's no visual to indicate a warning. Alright, so over here... Oh geez, this keeps going. Never stops. Wow, I missed a huge chunk of this area. Jesus. It's like a library. Books? Oh, who's that? Hold on. Let me just pick up these books first. I curse the older gods. My wife has died because of their plague. My child has died because of their sins. Next will be me, and I will die because of this macabre hellhole they're built. Judging from the contents of this table, this room is the office of the captain of these dungeons. Oh, okay. Captain's diary and a small key. Wow. Where's the captain's diary? There it is. Captain Rudimir, 16th of January, net 1590. He has 4 R's now? Doesn't he usually have 3? Oh, jeez. Once again went too far with his wicked methods. The prisoner was but a child, but already he had to go through so much torture that he crapped himself more than he had bled. I must say, I'm afraid of the torture to a certain degree. It's so hard to pronounce. Sometimes I think I'd do this world justice if I just offed him with my blade. So he doesn't like him too. Very few know, but torture used to be famed Holy Knight of Rawdon back in the day. Really? This guy? There's no way. He's filthy. He's so gross. He'll put... Did he like torture his victims as well when he was a knight? Ah, jeez. He was able to achieve great fame at a very young age. But during our holy campaign against Eastern territories, he was captured. Oh, so maybe he wasn't always this, messed up. It was only after he was captured that he changed. Everyone presumed him dead. He died as a war hero. He should have died as a war hero, but 5 years later, when we occupied the eastern capital Jitaya, we also found what was left of torture. He was but a shadow of his former self, a disfigured hunchback man with barely any resemblance to the great hero so many adores. Okay, so yeah, he did change. So he was once a great hero, now he's an awful person. I'm sure during those 5 years he went through every method of torture he knew. He now puts to use himself just to honor the memory of torture, the White. Why is he called the White? He's part of the Holy Knight, so I guess maybe that has something to do with it. I let this monster live today, although I see great contradiction in my words here. Wow. I didn't know that he was a good guy initially. The book itself doesn't seem interesting. You find book pages 1. What the hell is that? Where is it? Wait, what? I don't see it. Oh, here it is. A collection of book pages. They are illegible without the full context. They do mention artificial life. Oh, okay, so we gotta gather the other pages for this to be legible. Someone has written notes here on an empty scroll. Oh Lord, teach herding. I've heard of these statements before. I just don't understand. It's like, oh Lord, something. What's that for? Okay, have we looked at everything? Oh, studies of Sylvian. Okay, well, I already read that book. Nothing. Nothing, that's fine. I've already read that one. Chapter 2, have I read the chapter 2? The Fellowship of chapter 2. I'll just quickly go through it just to see if I have read it. Is that all the shelves? I looked at all the shelves. Oh my god, no, what did I just do? No. Okay, so basically it just asked. There's a slot for something, I think, for a book to fit in, and then I think I put the Mockup book here. And so it says now, Mockup book fits perfectly to an empty space between books. Oh, a secret passage. Hold on, let's search. Yeah, before I do anything. Oh, geez, it's just too much right now. There's this person, I got books to read, and then, wait, is that it? Book of Fears, okay, I already have that. Right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so, where's this one? Have I read this? Oh no, Studies of Sylvian. Have I read this one? No, I haven't seen this image. Studies of Sylvian 1. Sylvian is the goddess of love, lust, and creation. She created men and women at the dawn of time. From the very first moment, she loved her children greatly. Over time, her Love blossomed into a more obsessive form, and she would try to guide her children more and more. Once she realized her children would never be able to return the same amount of affection back to her, her love took a more twisted form. Ah. I get that, you know. She's angry that she's putting in a lot of work, but she's not getting the work back. Sylvian would shape mankind more to her liking and more into her image with her gift to people, the love magic, otherwise known as the flower magic. For a brief moment, flower magic, oh, I see, those enemies, the prison guard and then the night lurcher, they have like a brain flower. I think this is her doing. For a brief moment in ancient history, mankind fell into a craze of fleshy delights. A synchronized mass sea of naked people in the middle of coitus would pulsate and waste their days. There are still cults dedicated to Sylvian to this day, but many believe she left mankind behind long ago. Okay, so that answers some questions. And then, have I read this already? Let me see. The Fellowship, Chapter 2. The Fellowship found their way to the ancient tomes that would lead them to their confrontation with the older gods. The Fellowship persisted through the numerous hazards and dangers the older gods threw at them. Eventually, all five would reach the golden gates of Mahavir, the very same gates Almir ascended from. I can't remember if I read this. It seems familiar. It seems like the Fellowship had bested all the challenges God laid out for them, but at the most crucial moment, a seed of doubt was planted into the mind of the fifth one. The Forgotten One was the list. Yeah, I've read this. The Forgotten One, I was like asking if this is maybe the God of Deaths. Okay, I've read this one.